We got a good nucleus of guys that know our scheme, so that's been the funnest thing about this camp is just watching them take the next step.
Can you be surprised at this point in your career when you see what guys do in the first part of camp?
Sure. I'm always surprised because the faces change, right? So, a guy that, maybe it's a freshman that comes in and pops a good practice or shows, incredible skill or something like that. Yeah. So, there's always a surprise here or there in every camp.
So anybody that's stood out, whether or not they're going to be breaking into the rotation or not, is anybody that's really jumped out at you at the progress they made?
Yeah, I really like all of our young recruits that we have, coming in for their first camp. It's been fun to watch. Some of those guys. The Sabor Koreans and the Brays and the Moragans and there's I don't want to name them all, but yeah, they're all fun to watch. Because they've really elevated their game and took advantage of a really good summer training with Tank.
What have you seen from Tariq Barnes as far as his development as a leader? It seems like he's really kind of stepped up to the plate a little bit.
Yeah, Tariq's just solid, right? He's got this confidence about him that we really love, and a presence out on the field that I think the guys are really comfortable with. But yeah, he's having a really good camp. He's seeing everything. A lot of his play is due to just his pre-snaps, things that he's seeing before the play and during the play. Has been really fun to watch.
Obviously, you lost a couple of guys that played a lot, Andy. How you feeling about those, especially those redshirt sophomores, about how they're preparing themselves to play bigger roles?
Yeah, well, Kanena and Rosiak have been with me for all 3 fall camps. So I feel like I still have a veteran group. They haven't had a lot of time out on the field, but I still feel like they're, guys that we've had in the program for 3 years. So it feels like I still have a veteran group.
Are they competing for the same spot week side, or are they interchangeable? Or?
Yeah, they're all interchangeable. Yeah, they in my room they're trained both ways as Mike's and Willie's inside and outside. So there's a lot of versatility in the way we coach that group, and so yeah, they're. It's kind of the next man up type of position, as you have seen throughout the last 2 years. We always play the next best guy.
Obviously, we saw Kanena play that dime package role a lot. Like, how is he transitioning? What have you seen from him? What's he bring at that position?
Yeah, the same things that you saw last year. He's a really explosive dude, right? He's compact, but he's so powerful, and he's smart. He's strong. He's twitchy. So. We're hoping to see a lot of the things that we saw last year, come to fruition this year.
How about Dylan? I know he's been a special team stalwart. How's that translate to linebacker?
Yeah, same thing, right? Guys that excel in special teams on the big stage, typically when they get into the starting roles or in more roles playing on defense, they typically, it transfers pretty well.
What differences may you seen in guys like James or Malachi just in the second camp, maybe with a year under their belt?
Yeah, there's been a lot of growth there. Again, I feel like I'm really one of the luckiest guys on staff because I just have a really veteran group, right? So even James and Malachi, I feel like they've been with me for a long time, so they've jumped their game up. Every fall and spring they really grow a lot. So. The competition's really thick in my room.
It's really good to talk about that. Like last year with Dylan and Kanena, it was like they were ready, so like he had to be better. I mean, are James and Malachi kind of exerting a similar kind of pressure?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. They're all just inches away, from being the guy. So it's the competition's really good in my room.
Is there some similarities there between Malachi Hood and Kanena? It seems like Malachi's kind of in the same kind of spot that Kanena was last year,
yeah,
development-wise.
Yeah, I don't like comparing the guys, but they are different. Malachi was more of a safety running back type that we turned into a linebacker, and Kanena had played the position. But genetically, they're really similar. They're both strong, fast, smart, type players. So it's fun to have their type, their body types and their versatility.
What was JoJo built off his spring? What have you seen from him? What's he bring?
Yeah, JoJo really profited off of a really good spring. Yeah, we love what we're seeing in JoJo. You know, he's improving every day out there from a mental standpoint. You know, the reps that he's had, he's flashed. So we're really excited about JoJo's future in our program.
You kind of have that continuity with a lot of guys. Does that change how you approach a fall camp?
I don't think so. I kind of just stay, you know, me. I don't really, you know, change it up, and I think the consistency there they like. You know, we have pretty good rapport and on and off the field, and you know, just lucky to be their coach.
Which